I'm gonna let you in on one of my yard sale strategies.
Are these things that you would sell like the whole box of?
If you bought them all, I could probably work out something.
Just one of the little boats. It's like a couple $100, some of them.
Really? Jeez. These are awesome.
That's gnarly.
What's up, man?
How's it going, man?
How you doing?
Pretty good. Stuff all through the garage and stuff too.
Oh, okay.
That's why it started falling apart. That's why she
What's up, man? Froggy flips?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, man? How you doing?
I was just telling him about you. Huh? I was just telling you about him. What? That's Froggy flips. Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, how you doing, boss?
Good, man. How are you?
Good, good. Thanks, good. He was just telling me about you. Really, like he really just was. Yeah.
39-year-old man in Kentucky
I appreciate you. Gotcha.
using the details of a doctor living in another state. He assigned himself as the medical certifier for his own death, and so got certified. And that's how it worked. So he was now listed as deceased.
On the east side, 46homeservices.com and get your tune up today. Oh, Mr.
That's garbage pail there.
Ooh. Are these things that you would sell like the whole box of, or do you want to?
Yeah, these would be pretty expensive.
Yeah, I'm mostly talking about the garbage pail.
The garbage bin.
Yeah, I grabbed the sealed packs out of it.
Yeah, I'd sell you the whole thing for like 30.
Okay, what would these be?
You interested in the book too?
Yeah, maybe. I mean,
Probably like $400.
okay, I'll think about those. Care if I start a pile somewhere?
No, you're good.
It's over here. Right on. Thanks, man. That's neat.
One shit and tennis. I'm already even at 69 ice grounds on a gym floor.
Mighty Motorboats.
Pennies.
1980 told me.
Make all that money. And by the way, speaking of places that I'll never be, like a gym.
Kind of cool.
Of a UFO flying over New York City.
Kind of like that Ringo.
Okay. Into sports, the NFL draft is going on, and Antonio Brown is just behind OJ.
I like the robot.
Holy wow! 27 years! Think of all the extra years you could enjoy without them this summer. We don't want you to miss the English Premier League giants, Chelsea versus Scottish Premier League champions.
But it is unfortunate, especially when there are simple, non-surgical solutions that can put snoring. I'm Dr. Mudden.
1987.
Sleeping together again can do just that.
Go to adventnose.com today to schedule your appointment and learn more about our effect.
23. That's kind of cool.
I have to rate this a 7 out of 10. It was nothing special. It was good. It also
2005.
when they say cheese. I got thirsty again, so I got this raspberry lemonade. I get this in my mouth.
Just one of the little boats. It's like a couple $100, some of them.
Really? Jeez. Like these little things right here?
Yeah. Depending, there's a bunch of different series of them. So if you got the right series and.
That's crazy. And they're all just made from the cards?
Yep.
Oh my gosh. I've never seen those before.
There's like 5 or 6 different sets, maybe more.
Huh.
And then there's the Star Wars.
Okay.
How you doing, buddy?
Good, how are you?
Oh, freezing my hand off.
I'm not used to this.
A little chilly and windy this morning.
Yeah, prices are negotiable.
Okay.
I went to an estate and bought a bunch of stuff, and a lot of their tags are still on it. There's a reason they didn't sell it. It was way too high.
I've been to a few of those.
Yeah. The top two are 15 a piece, and the bottom two are 40 a piece.
Okay.
If you bought them all, I could probably work out something.
Yeah, what do you think on all of them?
Uh,
So that's 110.
How about 75 for all of them?
Good. I'll do that.
Okay. This, I've got 100 on it, and since you're already buying something, I'd do 75 on that box.
Okay.
Unopened box, $10 for that.
Oh, these are some of the 92 DCs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do 10 on that. I'll do 75 on this. I'll think about these.
Okay.
So 85 so far over here.
Yeah. Do you buy silver?
No, I'm mostly a toy guy.
Okay.
So like kind of things that fit into that toy world. Yeah, this is a Terminator 2. These are Terminator 2. 180, perfect.
What you?
I think so. 75, 150, 160, 180. There it is. Thank you. 180.
Okay. Yeah,
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Good luck to you.
Here, take a quick look if you like. There's a lot of stuff that's not out. You can't see. I'll get out of your way.
Oh,
so
okay.
You can take a look there.
That's the PS2 games. What we got? Sly Cooper. Got 2.
I'd sell this whole box in one package. This is the game player.
Right, the Xbox.
All of the controllers.
Okay.
All the wiring hooked up that you need for that game.
Uh-huh.
I mean, there's a half a box there, and I'd take $65 for the whole box, just box and all.
And that was with those two, though.
Yeah,
I pulled out.
all of them.
That'd be dumb not to. I'll do that.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, I got a good price on it.
Uh-huh.
I don't try and get rich.
Yeah.
If I can make some money, I do it.
Sure.
And I don't have to make a lot of money.
Yeah. I'll do 65.
Okay.
Easy enough.
Yeah. No.
So.
Yeah, I'll take a quick look.
Okay. It was worth stepping in there for that, though.
Well, yeah. So as long as you can get something you can do good on, that's
I
great.
think so, yeah.
Yeah.
65. Thank you, sir.
What's your name, buddy?
Anthony.
Anthony? Ed.
Ed, nice to meet you, man. Thank
Yeah,
you.
nice to meet you.
I got a box of those clear ultra basketball too.
Oh, do you?
You interested in another one?
Yeah, maybe. Same price?
Yeah. It's 75.
Uh-huh. I'm sure I missed a million things.
Here's something.
Oh, wow.
Just got those last weekend.
These are awesome. These are Mannix, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And Killer Tomatoes. Alright. Toxie. Radiation Ranger. Is it turtles?
I think you need the creature from the Black Lagoon or something.
It's not the Leo version, but it's Playmate, so I don't know. It's cool. What am I at so far? Do you have any idea? And I just added these 3.
325.
325 so far? What do all these add to it? And these?
Okay, these 275 for these.
Okay.
Looked him, they're asking like $300 just for him.
Like, I know that one's easy to find, but some of these I've never even seen before.
Right.
So 275 here?
Yeah.
And then what about this one?
$50.
Okay. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
325, so that's 650?
Yeah.
Okay.
You've
650.
been hiding that. I ain't seen you in a while. Yeah, just been here mostly.
Man, I'm excited about these. Yeah, I just bought those.
Yes, right on, didn't I?
Froggy guy, are you?
I am.
Are you?
Yep.
We're over here. There's nothing in Greenfield today.
I didn't see anything. Plus,
I've seen a couple on Marketplace.
I've never been to one of Josh's sales on day one either, so kind of wanted to try that out.
Oh, this place.
Yeah. I'm always here like on day 3.
Always here on day 3. Everybody knows that Froggy bag.
Okay.
Yeah, I can start.
Okay. Thanks, man. Good to see you. Appreciate the deal. All right, you too.
So we made it back to the showroom, and I'm going to let you in on one of my yard sale strategies. It does not work every time, it's not for everybody. In most cases, it's probably horrible advice, but many times I put all my eggs in one basket. Oftentimes when I'm looking at listings, I will ignore big clusters of sales, community sales in highly populated areas, and I'll look for one interesting standalone yard sale off the beaten path. A lot of times with those bigger community sales, I may hit 15 or 20 before I find one thing worth picking up. This particular sale was a perfect example. In the other direction, I saw probably 50 to 60 listings, but this was the only listing I saw for this less populated area, and I decided to give it a shot. I recognized Josh from hitting up a couple of his sales in the past. It had been 2 years since I had been to one, but I know that he buys a lot of estates throughout the year, so you really never know what you're going to see. And for me, it was definitely worth the gamble. Ended up hitting the trifecta, and by that I mean stuff for the trade pile, some things that kind of fit the vibe of what I like to sell, and to my surprise, some decently hard to find collection pieces that I was pretty shocked to see, honestly. It was by no means a cheap yard sale morning, so I'll throw some comps up here and there so you can kind of see some of the potential value for some of these things. A couple of them definitely surprised me. So real quick, let's take a look at everything. Some of this stuff is no big deal, but I guess we'll start with the video games. I'm having some luck pretty early in the season rebuilding the video game trade pile that I just sold off recently. But here we have a little stack of Game Boy games. We have Kirby's Pinball Land, Super Mario Land 2, Metroid 2, and of course a nice looking copy of Pokemon Blue. I also paid $65 for a big tote of games just because it seemed like a deal I shouldn't pass up. There was also a 250 gigabyte Xbox 360, 3 controllers, and a Kinect. But then there were all these disc games here. I think the best two would probably be the PS2 games. Nothing too special, but there's a CIB copy of Sly Cooper and then a CIB copy of Jak 2. Like I said, 65 bucks. Definitely going to add more than $65 of value to the trade pile. I'm not much of a sports card buyer, but I'm a sucker for vintage display boxes, and I felt pretty nostalgic about this box here. I bought packs of these when I was a kid, trying to pull the shack and all that stuff. So I paid 75 bucks for this sealed box here. Looks like they actually bring in around 120, maybe closer to 150 in some cases. Ended up getting 2 of those boxes for 75 a piece, so kind of figure I can sell one maybe and end up having one for the collection for pretty cheap. I did end up grabbing some various cards, nothing really to write home about, but there are some Star Wars Jedi Knights playing cards, some of the 1992, I think, Doomsday DC cards, some Terminator 2 cards. I think this might be the whole set. I've always liked the early vintage Thingmaker and Creepy Crawler stuff. This is the Giant Creepy Crawlers Maker Pack set. Actually has all of the molds inside, all 9 of them. It even has all 3 bottles of the flocking material still. But for me, it's all about that box. I just really like that artwork. I'm not a die-cast guy, but I did pick up some Hot Wheels and some Matchbox stuff from the 80s. These will probably be sold or traded off, but thought they were cool because they were from my era. I probably would have played with something like this as a kid, so decided to put them in the pile. We have the Hot Wheels Emergency Team 5-piece set. We have the Hot Wheels Racers 5-car gift pack, also from 1987. Picked up the Matchbox Super Kings tipper truck, model K18, with the original box. Box has some damage, but that's pretty nifty, I think. And probably the most interesting out of all the diecast pickups would be the Matchbox Super Kings motorcycle racing set, set number K91. This one definitely seems to be the most sought after. Again, the box has some damage, but it seems like a lot of them kind of turned out this way. Lots of small stuff like the Sidewinders robot and the Terminator 2 heavy metal cycle in the box there. Got a nice little stack of Garbage Pail Kids cards. All of these are in really nice plastic cases. Nothing from Series 1 or anything. Haven't picked up a nice little Garbage Pail Kids sticker lot for a while, so it was nice to see those at a sale. But what really drew me to them were the sealed wax packs. Love finding these, pick them up whenever I see them. Do not see them enough, but we have a Series 7 and 3 wax packs of Series 4 cards. Speaking of wax packs, also grabbed this Turtles pack and a pack of Simpsons. Nice little stack of vintage DC and Marvel books, which included these 2 little mini comics, The Secret Origin of Batman and The Secret Origin of the Flash. We got the Avengers, The Origin of the Vision, Sergeant Rock Digest, The Haunted Tank, The Secret Origin of Supervillains, The Best of DC number 7, Superboy, and then a couple that aren't in that good a shape, Supergirl and Superboy with some cover damage, Heathcliff and Richie Rich. Got a Noid window cling. Love picking up anything the Noid when I see it. A sealed Power Rangers watch. Electronic mini phaser, just a cool little rack toy that you would have seen at the dollar store or something. Got this 3-pack of vintage Pokemon candy catchers. I'm assuming these are kind of like Pez dispensers or something. The box looks like it's in pretty rough shape. Might even be some mold, but kind of threw it in the pile anyway. That was pretty early in the picking adventure there. I don't think it's any huge loss or anything. Got a nice little stack of these Lionel revolvers. Just thought the packaging was cool because it's you can kind of twist it any which way, and the car is a different car on each side. This was a pretty cool piece to run into. This is one of the, I think they're Remco, a Remco Beatles figure. It's got the hard body and kind of the soft head. Has his little drum accessory still. His hair's in good shape. A whole set of these Beatles figures can bring in quite a bit. They're pretty sought after. Ringo does pretty good by himself too. Everybody loves Ringo. Value-wise, these Tomy Mighty Motorboats are probably the most surprising thing I came across. Didn't really know what these were, but I really like the packaging on them. I like the brand Tomy. I like wind-up stuff, so I just went ahead and threw them in the pile. Apparently, these things are pretty collectible. Sealed in the package like this, they don't come up very often. It seems like these Mercury motors are kind of what people are after, which all 3 of these have. But each one of these seems like they could potentially be worth well over $100 a piece, which I was pretty shocked by that. Even out of the package, it seems like they can be worth pretty close to that, so it was just kind of surprising. If you look on the artwork here, there are 3 different boats, and we have 3 different boats that match those pictures in these packages. So this may be a whole set from this particular release of these things. I don't know. We'll see what happens with these. As I was going to settle up, I noticed that Josh brought out a pretty sick little pile of action figures. Quickly made 2 piles. This is the first one. I paid $50 all in for this pile, which was a fantastic deal. I mean, first of all, we have the TMNT Wolfman Leo. Even this figure alone pretty much covers the cost of the entire $50. I have this guy carded, so good trade candidate. I wasn't sure what this was when I first saw it. I noticed that it was made by Playmates, kind of had a turtle-looking sculpt, but I was a little confused by it. Turns out that it's from the Monster Force line, which I've not really found anything from that line yet, so this would be the first one, kind of the creature from the Black Lagoon character from that line. Couple loose Toxic Crusaders figures. We have a Radiation Ranger, no accessories, figure only, and a little Toxie figure, also no accessories. He's even missing an eyeball, but I'm not ever going to leave a Toxie behind. And then there were a couple pieces from Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. I rarely see stuff from this line, so I was pretty excited to see these. I do have this one. This is the only thing I have from this line. It is Beefsteak, so that one can be traded off in the future. However, I did not have a Fing Motto, so this one's going right in the display case, and hopefully I'll find some more of these in the future because they're pretty cool. And then lastly, that brings me to my absolute favorite pickup from the entire day. I'm a fan of knockoffs. I'm a fan of monsters. These are called Mannix Warrior monsters. I've been hunting for them for a while. I never ever see them out in the wild. I see a couple of these guys pop up on claim sales every now and then, especially this one right here. This is the bull monster. But it's really hard to put a value on something like this. I basically paid $275 for this set of 5. There are 8 figures in this line. Each one has an accessory. For these 5, I essentially paid $55 a piece. Now, some people might think that's too much. I was completely comfortable with it. I mean, I've never even seen one in the wild, let alone 5, so I wasn't going to let them slip through my fingers. If you kind of go through and look at comps on these, there was a recent sale of this troll monster here for, I think, $75. Definitely a good deal on that one. But most of these, there's a few active listings, so it's kind of hard to judge the current market on them. This dino monster here, there are none listed for like less than $250 or so. I don't think it's worth that. I don't think it'll ever sell for that. I think that might just be people hoping, but I scored this entire lot for less than that, so I feel pretty good about it. Going down the line, we do have the Blood Monster, the Troll Monster, the Bull Monster. I think this is the Lizard Monster. And like I just showed you, the Dino Monster. I think they're pretty fantastic. I'm happy I found them. I have 3 more to go. Maybe I'll find some accessories, maybe I won't, but they're going to look great in a display case. That is all I got for you this time. As always, I want to thank you so much for watching the video. But until next time, stay safe, stay healthy. Love ya. Bye.